Are you looking for a way to play Family Feud using Google Slides? If so, then you are in the right place. Hey, it's Jeff and welcome to PowerPoint Fun. Today, I'm going to show you a template that I have built in Google Slides that you can use to host your own Family Feud style game. Now, I did mention that the name of the channel is PowerPoint Fun, and yes, to be honest with you, I always recommend PowerPoint over Google Slides when it comes to playing or creating a game like this. And the reason is just because Google Slides is lacking a lot of the functionality that PowerPoint has. If you have access to PowerPoint and you want to check out a template that's built in PowerPoint, I will link to a video here where you can see that. But I also understand that many of you may not have access to PowerPoint. Maybe all you have access to is Google Slides. So in that case, hey, it's okay. It won't have all the bells and whistles, but you can still have fun playing this game using Google Slides. All right, so let's jump into the template. First of all, I want to mention basically everything you see in the template is customizable. So for example, I'm on the title slide. Maybe you don't want your game to be called Friendly Feud. So no worries. All you have to do is highlight the text, type over it, and you can make it whatever you want. Something else to point out on the title slide is this music icon. You just hover over it and you can click on the play button, and that's going to play some theme music for you. The main thing that you're going to be doing to prep for your game is you're going to be putting in your questions and putting in your answers. Now, first of all, I want to just show you that notice there's 8 answers on the first 2 slides. Then we have 2 slides with 7 answers, 2 slides with 6 answers, 5, 4, 3, and 2. There's 2 of each. The reason for that is because, this is a DIY template. So I don't know what your questions are. I don't know how many answers you're going to need. So I gave you 2 with 8. But if you need a third question with 8 answers, all you have to do is right click and duplicate slide. And that's what you can do with any of these slides. So if you need an extra 5 answer slide, right click and duplicate. And that's all you're going to do. And then whatever slides you don't need, you can just delete from your game. So that's really easy. All right. Now, as far as putting in the questions and answers, let me show you what that's going to look like. So the question is here, and you're just going to highlight the text and type your question. Name your favorite holiday. Okay, so the way you're going to put the answers in is like this. I'm going to click on each answer cover. I'm going to hold Shift down on my keyboard, okay? I'm going to click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, I'm going to right click and I'm going to cut, okay? I'm doing that because I need those to be out of the way. Now I'm going to put in my answers. So I'm just going to highlight and then I'm going to type over that. Maybe I'll say Christmas, Halloween. And if notice, see how Halloween isn't quite fitting? That's not a big deal. I can highlight it and I can just change the font size and then it'll fit. And then maybe I'll do Thanksgiving. Okay, and again, I might need to just lower the font size there. Okay, but you get the idea. So that is how I would, that's how you put your answers in, okay? Once I have the answers in, I'm gonna right click and I'm gonna paste the answer covers back, okay? So now the answer covers are there and the questions are there, okay? So hopefully that made sense. I wanted to just show you real quick, the very last slide has extra answer covers. So in case you forget, you forget to paste them, or I don't know, you copy something else and you're like, I lost the answer covers. It's not a big deal. I've got extra answer covers here, or you could also, of course, there's all these other slides with answer covers that you could copy, and, borrow. So that's not a big deal. The other thing I wanted to show you, I'm going to cut these again. And okay, the other thing I wanted to show you is you can also update the point totals. So if I want Christmas, maybe right now it's 30, right? So maybe I want Christmas to be worth 40 points. So again, it's editable. So I can just take away the 3, put in a 4. Now it's 40. If I do that, I would want to update the rest of the totals since I want everything to total 100, okay? So just keep that in mind. If you do change something, if I made this 40, then now I have 10 points that I need to subtract from somewhere else, okay? All right, so now I'm gonna put my answer covers, and I'll put this back to 30. All right, next I'm gonna put my answer covers back, okay? So that's basically all of the customizing you're gonna need to do. I mean, obviously, like I said, you can update whatever you want. Like if you want to update colors and things like that, you can. But as far as being able to play the game, that's really all you have to do to play the game. You just have to put in your question, put in the answers, and you're good to go. Now, let me show you how to play. One of the key things when you're playing this game in Google Slides is you will be playing in edit mode. Most of my games, like my PowerPoint games, those are all played in slideshow mode. But with Google Slides, I need to play in edit mode. And the reason is because of the way Family Feud works. So when I'm on a slide, and actually let's go to the one where we put the question. Okay. So if I'm here and I say, okay, name your favorite holiday, and the person comes up and their guess is Halloween, Halloween is not the number 1 answer. Halloween's the number 2 answer. I need to be able to remove the number 2 answer cover. So I'm here in edit mode. I say, okay, name your favorite holiday. They say Halloween. I say, okay, and I can delete this answer slide and reveal it. Number 2 answer, Halloween. Okay, there's 1 answer left, that'll beat it. What's the number 1, and then you continue playing. So that is how you're going to play. Again, you're going to be in edit mode. You're going to ask the question. You're going to remove answer cover. You can do a cut, or you can just delete it. And then if this is something you're going to play again, you can just use the extra answer covers to cover back up. I think you could even do like a whole bunch of undo, and if you do undo, Control Z or the undo icon, I think you could probably bring back your answer covers as well. But that's how you're going to play. Now, I've given you, if you want to keep score through each round, you can type in, as each team earns points, you can type the score in, and then you can update them each time. The round points are how many points were earned in the round. So, like if I had this one gone, this would be worth 45, right? So that's something you can do if you want to do it in the presentation. You can keep track of the points like that, or you can keep track of points outside of this, like on a whiteboard or a flip chart or on a piece of paper, however you want to do it. Let's see. And then the other item I wanted to show you is the strike. So you can make a noise. I do have a strike sound. So that goes like this. There you go. So when you click on that, you get the strike sound. And basically that's all there is to it. You're gonna go to, each round, you're gonna have your question, you're gonna have your answers, you reveal them, you can do your strikes with the sound, and you can keep track of points either manually in game, or you can do it outside of the game. If you want to grab this template, I'm gonna put a link to it in the description below, so you can go check that out. I hope this was helpful. I want to thank you so much for watching, and have fun.